Hello and welcome to Gusto News Live. Yes, this is Gusto TV, and yes, I remain Ife Oluwa. Today on the news, I've got the baddest OBO Davido alongside Pheelz. Yes, Mr. Producer. Also have MI Abaga. Yes, the legend, and we're rounding it up with Fireboy and Rotimi. But before I go on, of course, I'll say thank you to you guys for all you do for us, for the likes, for the comments, telling people about Gusto TV. Please keep doing so. And for those of you who are new to this channel, please make sure you click on the subscribe button and as well on the notification bell so you get to see our videos, when we drop them. Whenever we get new videos as well, you get notified about it. So starting off this news with Davido. Davido in a recent interview went on to talk about his plans when it comes to music. Yes, a lot of fans like, okay, we've only been seeing videos of his last album. That's what we've seen this year and a couple of features and all of that. So people are like, okay, Davido, what's happening this year? What are you going to see? On Twitter, you see people ask questions like that. He went on during this interview. I talked about the fact that before this year comes to an end, he would be releasing another project, maybe another album, or maybe we're going to see singles, we don't know. But definitely, for an artist of, the likes of Davido, definitely will be coming with a major body of work like an album. Well, he's gone on, we've seen him with a couple of artists locally and internationally, which is already telling us that, look, a lot of work is beginning or is ongoing on, the project, although then he said we were rounding up with it. Well, this time around he has posted a thing on a story that is making us know that he would be releasing a sound that will be produced by Pheelz, Mr. Producer. Of course, when you talk about A-list producers in Nigeria who has worked with various artists, from the likes of Tenny to, of course, Olamide Bado, to quite, a handful of Nigerian artists have got their work passed through the decks of Pheelz. And this time around, Davido is letting us know that something is coming, and with the type of emojis I know follows this, that definitely Pheelz is going to kill this one. And of course, Davido always delivers. Tagging on him, Pheelz, Mr. Producer, you can see the symbol of global, the way he's feeling, his head is about to explode. Of course, we know that we can actually test to the works of these two guys. Davido, of course, Davido have one of the most sold Afrobeat songs of all times. Each of his songs, whenever they come out, is always a hit. And for a producer like Pheelz that got all the records, all the track, that can tell of how good he is at this thing called music production, definitely we're about to be blown away, as it's a combination of Baddest and Pheelz, Mr. Producer. Moving on to the next on this news is MI Abaga, the legend himself. Yes, MI has gone on to talk about things in the country. Of course, recently we see a lot of celebrities use their platform, sometimes the music, to talk about what is going on in the country at different points in time. When they have experience, they come up to share it online, and of course to raise awareness, to call the attention of the government and concerned bodies concerning issues ongoing. Of course, just like yesterday we saw Cizamili went on to talk about his experience with the police, the RRS, and now MI is coming from a different angle entirely. Of course, a lot of times what we see a lot of times is the fact that people come out to say, oh, I had this experience with the police yesterday, I had this experience with this force, with SARS yesterday, and it wasn't good. But this time around, this is sort of an unusual post from MI that's coming to let us know that, look, the state of the facilities where our police officers are working is nothing to write home about. He talked about the fact that he spent about 2 hours in the police station, and the state of the dilapidation going on in that place at the moment is nothing to write home about. He talked about the fact that he spent about 2 hours of working condition, mental condition. We have to work to do as a country. Get your PVC. No, really, get your damn PVC. So of course, as much as we complain about the fact that these people do not treat the citizens right, whether you're a celebrity or you're just a normal person going by your daily activity, and you get an experience with any of our forces, MI is coming to say that, look, it might be because of the way these people are treated, the place they stay, their offices, their salaries, and a whole lot. He feels like, look, a lot of things needs to change for us to be treated well by these guys. They need to be treated well themselves. And so he's gone on to call the attention of every one of us that it's time we get our PVC so that the next general election we get to vote in a government that will look out for not just themselves, but of course other forces, other arms of the government and the citizens at large. Now rounding this one up with Fireboy DML and Rotimi. Of course, at the moment Fireboy Perry is doing so well, and he has also gone on to say that, look, I'll be releasing my third studio album. I'm sure a lot of people are anticipating what that one will sound like, because we've seen Laughter, Tears and Goosebumps, we've seen Apollo, definitely great body of work. And the only single that Fireboy has given to us this year is a hit right on its release. A lot of people are beginning to look, we need to jump on it. Of course, we've seen Buju, we've seen Wandeko, and of course that's to tell that whatever it is Fireboy is actually cooking for us is definitely going to be a bang. But with that, he has gotten a collaboration with, of course, Nigerian born Rotimi, doing his thing in the international space as well. And of course, he has gone on to talk about the fact that he's releasing an album titled All or Nothing. Of course, the album is about 15 track, and our very own Fireboy is on the number 8 track, Weapon feature Fireboy DML. So this, of course, is good. It's good to see that our artists get featured by both locally and internationally, and of course seeing that those who are of the Nigerian raised outside the country still want to work with guys. And of course Fireboy DML is one of those artists with a different type of sound. The sound's unique, has its own distinct sound, and that's what we're going to be seeing. We'll be on the lookout for this one whenever it drops. Of course, we want to check out to see how Rotimi would be sounding alongside Fireboy DML. So guys, this is the news at this time. If you're new to this channel, please make sure you click on the subscribe button and as well on the notification bell. You can tell me in the comment section what you think about this news. We'll be right there to respond to some of your comments, and I'll see you on the next news. Bye guys.